Hello, everybody, and welcome to Suddenly Saturday. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Gonna get this uh, done today. I didn't think I would, but I won't. I'm not going to miss Suddenly Saturday again. Now, I wanted to announce Patty 317. You're drawn. You want to email me and get with me and give you a free reading. Let's see. Today is 5/25/2024, which is a 20, which is a 2, and you're going to read what a 2 is. Now, I'm going to put the name of the winner and everything in the show more section. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep them there for 5 days. And if they don't claim them, I'm going to go on to another person. I know there's a lot of subscribers here, and it might take them a few days to get back. So I'm going to give them like 5 days. Let's see. Number 2. Number 2 reveals that you are not alone with the issues on the card that you have drawn. Look for support from someone who will work through the issues with you, such as a friend or a teacher in the outside world. Our harmonious environment and good advice from a wise heart are more crucial than ever for you now. Ensure that all forms of communication are calm and peaceful, even with yourself. Number 2 teaches that you need an opposite, another person, in order to help you to become self-aware and to grow. Its energy field promotes self-awareness, groundedness, stability, and reflection. Yeah, that's a good message to start us out for Suddenly Saturday. Now, the Soul Oracle, we get a number 37, and it's a message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. And as you see in this card, she looks like she's in a hurry, but she's looking up. And she's seeing that's the bird, something's trying to get a hold of her, but it seems like she's not listening. She's in a hurry. She's just going to glance back and keep going. Get in touch with your feelings and emotions. A message from the spirit world is trying to find its way to you. You are much too busy with worldly things and with yourself just now. They distract and preoccupy you so much that you are failing to take notice of the message. Cleanse yourself, let go of your fears for the future, and give expression to your desire and dreams, perhaps by writing them down, portraying them in a picture or collage, or telling your friends about them. Feel free to use modern technology such as social media if you like. Be vigilant and prepared. Have an open and receptive heart. This is where you will receive the messages. It will flow like a golden light to the center of your heart, into the sacred space of your truth. Leave your worldly troubles behind so that the Great Spirit can touch you. The message will be about fulfillment and truth. It will be a portent of victory. Your soul helper for the next 21 days, the power animal is the raven, the herbal essence is lemon, the healing crystal is the magnetite, and the number is 1. And 1 is a good number to get because that is it's just a good number. Okay, number 1 tells you that you are a magician, priestess, and that now and then you require solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now in particular in order to receive your visions from a spiritual teacher clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, and sum of all possibilities, the pure spirit in the subtle world. Well, that's a good start for this reading. This reading seemed like it was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. We've been getting some really heavy readings. 2 things I always tell everybody: manifest and meditate. Another thing, we are going to do another drawing at the end of the month for a free reading. I'm doing 2 drawings a month. And get your first name and your month you were born and the day you were born, and put it in any of the comments. I read them all, and I will let you know. I will add you to the drawing, so that way you can get maybe a free reading. Yeah. Okay, now I'm kind of not ready to, as you can see, but I want to get this done because I know tomorrow I'm going to be busy and then I won't get it. So I'm kind of flubbing a little bit. Let's see. We got now the messenger oracle, the honor, it's honor Gaia, and we've been getting the honor Gaia a lot. And yeah, because the earth is like our mother. The earth upon which you dwell is more than just a rock covered in water, stone, and dirt. The earth beneath your feet, the mountains, the forests, the rivers, lakes, oceans, and the air that you breathe are all part of the magical living entity that is Gaia. She is our eternal mother, our provider, and our home. Gaia gives us life. Without her, we would not be. Honor Gaia by seeing the truth of what she is. Honor Gaia by loving her as you love yourself. I really like this card because if you look, she's like got the golden everywhere, and then she's grounded. She's got her intuition open, but her eyes closed, and she's watering the earth. She's got the golden dragon over here. Yeah, we really need to connect. I've been laying out in the sun and it feels amazing. So yeah, it was 89 degrees today when I went out and laid in the sun. I think I only lasted like a half hour. Usually I'm out there an hour, but it's been so hot that I'm not going to burn my body for that. So, okay, now we got make sacrifice. Make the sacrifice. You will not achieve the outcome you desire if you are unwilling to act upon your intentions. It is not as simple as wanting something to happen or believing that it will happen. You have to make it happen. And to make it happen requires that you be willing and ready to do whatever is necessary, no matter the sacrifice. For everything you desire, you must give of yourself in return. And yeah, this wouldn't be my favorite card. I mean, I like the meaning, but I don't really like the card. And then we got love without condition. And this is where I'd want to be, the dragonflies flying into the creek and sitting by. It almost looks like my one dream where I was sitting with a friend of mine I took with me by the creek, except we didn't have butterfly wings. Do you often find it easy to give advice to others whilst hiding from the truth that the advice you give is advice that you yourself neglect to follow? Do you find it easier to nurture others and show them kindness and compassion? It is time to be kind and gentle with yourself, to love you, strength and weakness, without reservation or condition. Nurturing yourself, be kind to yourself, for you are deserving of the same unconditional care and love that you give to others. I probably am guilty of that sometimes. We tend to not love ourselves as much as we want to care for others. At least I am like that. Angels and ancestors. We got some really nice cards out of this one. We got Spirit Fox again. Trust your talents in changing times. We're gonna be going through a lot of things. We've got different talents we're probably going to be using. Stay alert as change is in the air. The spirit fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic fox. Arctic fox know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they want is to survive. So the spirit fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the dark hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are required with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. but be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experiences of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Yeah, and I'm yawning. I should have made some coffee. Okay. I've had a really long day, guys, so bear with me. Yeah, the spirit fox, we've been getting that a lot. And that I love when the animal spirits come to talk to us a little bit. We've got the wolf again in one card. I can't remember which card it is, but we've been getting wolves all along. And oh, here it is. It's the one after this one. Release the old and rest. And there's the raven right there that they just talked about. Release all of the pressure and expectations weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow. Prosper, sometimes you too just have to surrender as an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and intuition. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruits in the autumn. It's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward, and you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regard to your question or intentions. Yeah, our questions and intentions, and if we have a good intention, we want to put it out in the ether. If we have bad intentions, we don't really want to put it out in the ether because it leaves a stamp and it just makes it more miserable for everybody. So if you're spilling crap out in the ether, we're going to have crap hanging. We're trying to get level and be more positive and raise our vibrations. So if we have a lot of people lowering it's not good. Now we don't get this card a lot. I like it. We got the shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And here's the wolf. It's got the eagle. Okay, I got to put you guys on pause and I got to go get some coffee. Bear with me for a second. Okay, I had some really strong coffee left over from earlier, so I grabbed it and heated it up. So let's see what happens. All I do is keep going. Okay, now we got the shapeshifter. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. In shamanic tradition, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal, to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in the other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honoring your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform into ways that people least. Hey, my screen just disappeared. Alrighty then, at least we're still in progress. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, where was I? Okay. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is coming to you. Oh, I missed a spot. I got all waylaid when my screen disappeared. Well, let me reread this part because I don't think I read this part. Okay, I did read. Okay. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honoring your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform into ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is coming to you. So yeah, that is a great. I mean, if you look at this card, the artwork is amazing. He's also transforming up here. That looks like a cat, but he's also got looks yeah the raven, and he's got the wolf. There's the wolf again. We've been getting so many wolves. And I will read the wolf again because I looked the wolf up yesterday because we were getting so many. And I don't know if you guys were on here yesterday, but I'm going to read the wolf again. The wolf is a symbol of courage, strength, loyalty, freedom, and wisdom. The spirit of the wolf is referred to as a teacher, even a spiritual guide. So now that we're seeing this wolf all the time, I have this feeling that it's coming through as like kind of a guide for us, like a some kind of spiritual guide. I'm not sure yet what they're up to. Oh, we've already went through three of them. Let's see, get that done. Okay, now we got the practical magic. I had to figure out where I was. The coffee is really helping. It's very strong. It's got like 3 scoops in it or something. Put hair in your chips. Okay, 30, time for play. Woodland Queen. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got here. What do we got here? We got the red fox again. We got the deer. We got the raccoon. We got the 2 bunnies playing in the light. And we got the little bear. And she's all gold. She's got her antlers going and she's got her little ball, her little energy ball. That kind of reminds me of a dream I had. This was almost one of the first dreams that I had. And it was like, I'll have to pull out the dream because this kind of looks like what I was going through, except they were little like teardrop things, and I was holding this like round glowing thing and I was picking them up and putting them in there. And they were giggling. So it was a really weird dream, but it was really cool. And this card reminds me of that. Create for the joy of it, not for the end result. Allow yourself to be messy and imperfect and free from constraints or limits. You don't have to be good at something to have fun doing it. In today's goal-oriented world, it's easy to forget how to play. Be curious and create for the sheer joy of it. While kids are happy to make glorious, unself-conscious art or sing tunelessly at the top of their lungs, at some point in the growing up stage, most people decide to only do things they're good at. Nowadays, with tutorials, courses, books, and online instructions on any topic you can imagine, there's pressure to be good at everything you attempt and to give up if you're not brilliant the first time you try. But you don't have to be a professional artist to find pleasure in painting or an acclaimed chef with your own restaurant to love experimenting with food. You don't need to be an expert sculptor before you start playing with clay or a full-time jeweler to create meaningful pieces that make you smile. If doing something makes you happy, do it regardless of your skill or talent or lack thereof. When this card comes to you, it's a message to surrender to the wildness of your imagination and give your inner child free rein. Play and paint and draw and sing and write and dance and craft without worrying about the end product, needing it to have a purpose or even trying to improve. Do something you've been too scared to even attempt because of the pressure you put on yourself to be good at it. Follow your joy, reveal in your mediocrity, and appreciate the process of expressing yourself rather than focusing on the finished product. Be aware of your tendencies toward perfectionism and consciously releasing it. If you're too focused on being perfect, you'll always be disappointed in your creation, and that will discourage you, halt the flow of inspiration, and stop your natural ability to express what's in your heart. Boy, I've seen people do that. Woo. This is a time to play and create with joyful abandon. To thrive creatively, you must give yourself permission to make mistakes, be messy, and explore freely without expectations or concerns of the outcome. Pottery mug wonky, portrait more surreal than you'd hope, song more screechy than melody, dance more clumsy than graceful, do it anyway. Magic flows when you let go of self-consciousness and self-criticism and the drive to be perfect. Accept that you don't have to be good at everything you do. Your job, yes, but not the things you do for fun. Give yourself permission to be terrible. Who knows? Once you start, you might discover talents you had no idea about. Maybe you'll love it and want to take classes to better it. Or maybe you'll just reveal in being spectacularly bad at it and honor and appreciate the experience and the unpressured fun of it all. You don't have to make a career out of a hobby. Monetize it or set goals. Let go of targets and results and embrace joy, freedom, mess, and play. Connect again with your childlike sense of wonder, awe, and curiosity. Just be you. Be all the things you've always wanted to be, but were too scared to try. Have compassion for yourself and for the dreams you crushed because you thought you weren't good enough. Dance, soar, paint, sculpture, move, sew, garden, bake, color in. Express yourself, your heart, your joy, and your wild curiosity with complete freedom. Remember that you are more than your productivity, more than your achievements and your work self. Life should also include things that are done for no reason other than fun. Be silly, laugh loudly, embrace joy, take a risk, try something new, fail spectacularly, go on adventures, submerge yourself fully. Hold on to your wonder, cherish the journey of life, not just the goal. Find pleasure in small moments of joy and treasure them, acknowledge them, and know there will be more ahead. I love that. That would be great, wouldn't it? People are too perfectionists. It's hard to have that inner child when you live and you're perfectionists. My mother was a perfectionist, kind of, sort of, in her own little way. Okay, now we've got that done, and this done. Okay, we're going to go to the dreams of Gaia. The dreams of Gaia. This is one of my favorite oracle. When I seen it, I just knew I loved it because I really enjoy when pictures tell a story like this, like this. I don't like cards with just a devil and a queen and things like that. I'm not really into the tarot as much as I'm into the oracle and the story behind all of these. Because when you channel, you want a story, you want to catch the collective and what they're going through, and the story will tell you about their energies that are flinging around out there. Now, we got some interesting cards. The first card that came out, we got quite a few 11s, which is master number. We got emotion and intellect. It's water. It's the 11 of water. And this one came in reversed. So this is an influential emotional disharmony, both love and fear. Motivation is fear, the more dominant force. Unvoiced emotions must be expressed, address unhealthy imbalances, suppress emotions, create dis-ease. Seek a productive means of emotional release. Be proactive and mindful of your emotions. Now, the 11 of water reversed has a very simple and direct meaning. If it appears in your reading today, it's like its upright meaning symbolizes a potential imbalance that needs to be addressed. This is what motivates our actions the most, fear or love. The truth is that most of our actions are motivated by both in equal measure. Fear and love, like creation and destruction, cannot exist without one another. They can even appear to be the same force depending on one's perspective. What motivates you to walk away from a friendship or relationship that is causing you hurt and disease? One person might say that you have walked away because you are afraid of being hurt further. Another might say that you walked away because you respected and loved yourself and know that you deserve better. Who is right? In most situations, both are right. You are afraid of being hurt again, and you do believe you deserve better. You may also be motivated to stay in the relationship because you are afraid to leave, or because you are so in love that you are willing to forgive the one who hurt you and give them a second chance. The 11 of water signifies a need to see that you are often motivated by both forces at the same time. Love and fear are two halves of the same whole, and each flows into the other. However, an unhealthy imbalance can occur when fear becomes the dominant force and prevents you from breaking free of painful situations or relationships, thereby preventing you from leading a happy and productive life. The 11 of water also addresses the subject of suppression and expression. Suppressed emotion can lead to illness. Emotional stress can manifest in the form of depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, inflammation in the body, and in turn, disease. There can be real and life-threatening consequences to suppressing fear, anger, sorrow, and other weightier emotions. The 11 of water does not suggest that life is meant to be lived on an even keel. Life will always offer up moments that will have us shouting for joy, or conversely suffering in silence. But if you express instead of suppress, you will move through life with more ease, as opposed to living a life of dis-ease and suffering. It is better to be proactive and mindful when it comes to your emotions. Never ignore them. Yeah, that is emotions flow like water in this card right now. And it is true. Fear and love go hand in hand. Okay, coffee's helping. Now, we're going to clarify that with the Oceanic Tarot. And we got the Two of Cups. And this is partnership. And what's interesting, it was talking about love and fear and destruction and creation. And now you got partnership. This card predicts love, equality, and meeting of the hearts and minds, which benefits all your relationships from friendship to romance. It also reveals a commitment or promise, such as an engagement or marriage, or an emotional investment in a shared project. This is a healing card. So if your relationship has tested you recently, it reveals that all will be well. You can expect someone close to you to show their love. Know that they are trustworthy and dependable. Appreciate love and trust in your relationships. This is a soulmate, karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. And it's interesting how this one come out with the backwards, that there's an imbalance with the fear and love, and then this one come out as a partnership. Interesting. Okay. Partnerships can be really rough. Let's see. We got three, the youth. We got a lot of major arcana cards in this one. And three, that's a divine message. And this is the youth. And that other card we got said go live. Oh, yeah. It's interesting that we got youth and it says time for play. We got that one. Quest for adventure, live in the moment. Action without thought, defying tradition and conformity. Great risk, greater reward. Assert your independence. Embrace individuality, a new direction. Freedom from fear and doubts. A time of conflict or turmoil. Communication and compromise, addressing desires. That's all this. Okay. Now, I think that is. This one's in the present. So you know what? I'm going to read the present. Are you bored with the routine of your life? Do you stare out the window dreaming of something different, of change, of a new direction? Do you express this need for change only to be met with platitudes told that if you focus on loving and appreciating what you already have, that you will be happy? Or are you reminded of what you might lose if you make a radical change to your life? Choose to defy convention or rebel against tradition. When you voice your need to do something more with your life, do people around you suddenly question their own importance as if they should be held in higher regard than your own dreams and ambitions? Understand that we are ever evolving and transforming beings. Sometimes we develop new interests because they are meant to steer us in a new direction, to change and transform our lives in every way so that we may grow to reach our fullest potential. Sometimes these interests create. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I thought I was looking at the wrong one. Sometimes these interests create an awareness that we are meant to leave the life we have and explore unexplored realms of possibility and opportunity. The new interest reveals that those who have grown together or now meant to grow apart. If the youth appears in the present, he represents a necessity to address a desire for change within your life and ask that you have the courage and determination to make your choice without allowing others to discourage you or steer you in a direction of their choosing. If you do not put your own interests first, the potential for greater unhappiness and conflict will increase. You have dreamed for long enough. Now is the time to act, even if it means leaving behind all that is safe and familiar. Yeah, the youth and his dog, which actually looks like a husky, kind of wolf type dog. They're going on a journey, and the youth is ready. He's not looking back, and the potential blockage of this is unwilling to aid by rule and maintain order and harmony. I think most of us have been told what to do half our lives by somebody else, and we've never really lived our own life. And maybe it's time for that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Now, with that we got love, the Ace of Cups. This ace brings you your heart's desire as you find fulfillment through an artistic pursuit or a new relationship. You may create a baby that is your project, a new business, a book, planting a garden, or decorating your home. This card, along with the Queen of Ocean, number 17, reveals pregnancy, motherhood, and joy. The ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions that feel overwhelming. Open your heart and trust. You need not be overwhelmed by emotion, just be open to what comes to you. This is beginnings, passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. Okay, we got number 11, another 11, masculine and feminine. And we really kind of know what the masculine and feminine is. This is put aside gender stereotypes. We're both masculine and feminine. Masculine energies serve to protect, and feminine energies serve to nurture. Too much of one, not enough of the other. Time to evaluate and realign. Allow the energy to increase and ebb. Embrace the energy that best suits your needs. I've been saying it for a long time. We have to start trying to balance our masculine and feminine. And I know it's hard, but when you're in a group of people and you're speaking to them, like say, oh, I'm a woman, I'm with a bunch of men, and they're talking about men's stuff. Well, then you use a little bit of masculine, try to get into the man conversation. Or if you're with women and you're a man, then you need to use a little compassion and be a nice guy because you're around women and you're supposed to be a gentleman anyway. So that's what this card pretty much. And we did get some unbalancing in these. So if your masculine and feminine isn't balanced, you'll be out of balance. And with that one, we got the Seven of Swords, which is loss. Protect your assets and examine the motives of others carefully. Be on your guard. This seven is known as the thief card of the tarot because it reveals something being taken from you. Often it validates your suspicions. So if your intuition is telling you not to trust, follow it. Investigate the detail rather than agree to an offer straight away. Wait until you have evidence that it's genuine. Also, this card asks you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative people who drain your energy. Yeah, I completely agree with that one. Now I've been doing a little different thing. Yep. And this is what's before us, right, what's next? We got the number 9, which is knowledge, and he come in reversed. So we are going to read the future and the potential block, because he is in the future spot, but he's reversed. So there is a potential block in this. And this is, like I said, what is before us. The knowledge card is in the future position. Ask that you look to where your knowledge is taking you. Is what you are learning in the present something that you will use in the future? Will it take you towards a future that empowers? Or are you studying to become something that you do not really want to be? If you want to be an artist, learn how to paint and research career options in that field. If you want to be a lawyer, study law. Do not study law if you really want to be an artist. Do not study art if you really want to be a lawyer. Look at your strengths and weaknesses honestly. Look at your goals and objectives and determine if they are your goals and objectives. Look at what inspires you and stirs your passion. What is it that you really want to learn and do? Research practical applications that will put both strength and weaknesses to good use, and that will harness your desires and passions and interests. Do not do what others expect you to do. Set the tone of your future by studying a course or career path that will bring you enjoyment instead of drudgery. Yes, we must all be realistic at times. We all have financial responsibilities that must be met. However, even if you must take on employment in a role that you do not really enjoy because others expect it, or it is necessary, do not allow it to become a cage. Create a better future by continuing your education. Free yourself through learning and increasing your skill set. Now, that is in the future position. Now, I'm going to read the blockage. The knowledge card reversed represents learning gone awry. It is knowledge that is imposed, that is not factual or accurate. This is knowledge that indoctrinates. It is knowledge that does not empower, but instead subjugates and imprisons. Boy, I completely agree with that one. This knowledge is found in religion, culture, and tradition that no longer have a place in our modern world. Are you impeding your own development by blindly following what you've been told or believed? Look to what you have been taught by others and question it. There are traditions that honor and traditions that dishonor. There is knowledge that impedes and restricts, and knowledge that sets you free and empowers. The knowledge card reverse represents the necessity of learning the difference and having the courage to defy tradition and regulate old paradigms to pass. Yeah, a lot of people are still living in the old. They're still in the indoctrinated, we need to work the rest of our life and blah, 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 and you need to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do what you love and love what you do. Don't worry about what everybody's saying. It's your life, not theirs. Okay, now with that one, we got the Chariot, and that is a number 7. This is movement, journey, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. It's time to make serious progress. Travel is favored now, as are moves connected with work. The card is also a general sign that every aspect of your life will surge forward. However, balance is necessary, and you may need to treat people around you with care, as this is a card of energy rather than sensitivity. The card reveals that good timing and being aware of your ego will be essential if you're to keep your show on the road. An additional meaning of the card is acquiring a new car or other vehicle. It's time actively to move forward with your plans. Keep the ego in check when you need to, and enjoy the time of power and motivation. Yeah, this is journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. Yeah, that was a really great message. We have a few more. And oh boy. Yeah, that was a good message tonight, especially. And the coffee really did it, because I had like a half a cup that was really, really strong, and I saved it. Glad I saved it because it woke me up. Okay. The Divine Master. We got Metatron and Sandalphon. Sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, and understanding lessons. Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon are twin flame, twin brother, high vibrational angelic beings who understand what it's like to be human and angelic. Both of them once walked the earth as living humans, and because of their deep spiritual knowledge and connection to Source, at the end of their human lives, they ascended to angelic status in the heavens. Metatron's name means the throne next to God, and he is the archangel of ascension. Therefore, he is particularly drawn to this time when humanity has the opportunity to move beyond old ways of being and fear-based limitations and into a new way of living and loving. Sandalphon name means co-brother, which refers to the fact that he is Metatron's energetic twin. He is an angel who helps us establish a heavenly connection. When these archangels come together, they establish a bridge between heaven and earth so that we can understand the interconnectedness of all things. Everything is working out for your highest good. All the information and experiences that are coming to you now are bringing you a greater sense of connection and understanding. Be open and aware of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring at this time, for these are miraculous reminders that there is a force beyond your human comprehension that is helping you be your best self and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. If you feel stuck and unsure where things are going, you are being encouraged to see your situation from a higher perspective. If things aren't going according to plan, it doesn't mean that things aren't going according to divine plan. A power that is greater than you, but also within you, is working to help you learn from your life experiences and understand that you are interconnected with your source and co-creator of your destiny. Yeah. Enough of us don't know that we are co-creators, and that is the way our creator made us. It says that you will be better than me. He wanted us to be creators. Now, we've had a couple visitors today. In the Gateway of Light activation, we got the Halls of Amenti, initiations, secrets revealed, and treasures uncovered, and initiations. The halls of Amenti are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to the end. It is said that the portal to this etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Many believe that the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. On this card, you will see two pillars, an echo of two pillars that have been found in sacred places throughout history. The black pillar represents the physical world and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that the sacred space is between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there is a chance you have visited them in dream time or even before this incarnation. You are in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You might not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. Love that card. Okay. And I like this one too. This one popped out right after it. The Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. The Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, or a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Gladsbury, southwest England. A sacred garden where many go, nothing like flinging the card across my desk. Sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside of ourselves for the truth and go within to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering. But the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are not now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You have been searching for God, and God is within you. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasures. That was a good card. Now we got one more, the Human Spirit Oracle. And this is I like this card. I like these cards. I think they're a great ending to a great reading. Now, this one's a 35, which is an 8. No strings attached. She's got them big scissors and she's cutting them strings. Look at you giving freely of yourself, no strings attached. What a wonderful thing, giving without the expectation of receiving in return. When you are able to do this, it is truly an authentic act. And when we live an authentic we create room for others around us to do so too. You you truly give from the heart with no expectations of return. This has become such a rarity these days. What a beautiful human you are. Okay, that was great. And I'm glad you guys bear with me while I woke up with my really strong coffee because I'm so tired today. But I missed suddenly salad, suddenly Saturday last week, and I really wanted to. Oh, we had the emerald tablet, and my mood ring is emerald green. Love that. I really wanted to get Suddenly Saturday out for you guys for tomorrow. It's tomorrow already. It's 1:06 my time AM in the morning. And so anyway, Patty 317, you want a free reading, get a hold of me via email, and I will put it in the show more section and in the comments. Let's see, is there anything else I have to say? No, I don't think there's anything else I have to say. I'll see you again on Easy Like Sunday morning. Hopefully. I should, because tomorrow is my busy day, and then I'll be able to rest on Sunday and do some. So anyway, I love everybody, and make every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.